What's up guys, we are back, and in today's video I'm going to be rating the Ruby staff in Islands Roblox. So without stalling, let's begin right away. Right here, it did get a new update. I'll cover that in the next video. New pet stands, they're not really worth it. Oh yeah, and also the Halloween event is gone, and the Halloween items, the Reaper Scythe, Reaper's Crossbow, and 2020 Halloween event trophy have gone tradable. They were non-tradable when doing the event. They traded. Well, I actually sold it to get the Ruby Scepter. I think it was a good move in my opinion. And also, Roblox was down in like the afternoonish for 2 hours. There was a Roblox outage, you know. It happens all the time. So, Islands is loading up right now. Oh yeah, I was doing something. Do not mind the avatar. I was doing something else. So, basically, this is the here. Let me just get it into number one real quick. The Ruby staff is like, if you review it, like, so as you can see, this staff, I'm just gonna test it on some Buffalo at Buffalo Island, because Buffalo are probably the best things to AFK if you're looking for Buffalo crystals and Wizard Island keys over there. So they are gonna be right up here. The good thing that if you get like blocked between two of these, I want them to damage me. If you let them damage you and you hit them, you actually regen faster. So I don't know what's not happening. Roblox was down for a long while. Yeah, see, you're actually regenning. So the more you hit, that you actually get regen. Oh my god, they're all on me. Okay. Maybe you can't survive 3, but you can definitely auto AFK 2. So, as you can see, the health is going up really fast using the Ruby Scepter. And it also does a lot of damage, as you can see. It does put like a lot of damage for its good melee weapon. It's a good melee weapon. As you can see, it's going up by 2. Usually you go by 1. So this weapon is really worth it. It's good for AFK and grinding. Now let's talk about the disadvantages. Okay, moving on to the cons. The cons are... I'm just gonna run away because I'm trying to make a video. The cons of this weapon, the Ruby stuff, is a beautiful weapon right here. It is actually really hard to craft. You need to get 10 rubies, and I think it's a few other expensive items to craft this bad boy. And if you kill Ba, you might get like 5 rubies. And Ba, he is so hard to kill. He's like, I think 2 times the core boss, and 1.5 times as Flanhorn. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But let me just say this, he is really strong. Basically, with that being said, you're gonna have a hard time defeating Ba to get this item. You could just buy it for 32 mil. It goes from around 22 to 30 mil. I bought it for 20. I bought it for a bit cheaper than it usually goes for. But I've seen it go for 38 mil. The lowest I've seen it go for is around maybe like 28 mil. I've seen this go for. It's a good weapon for its damage and its abilities. If I can just pull away from these, I want to show you the weapon index right here. If I go to the book, you just go to magic and the Ruby staff here. So this staff, open stats. This staff here, it's a magical. It's a quake, actually. The magic type is a staff. I think y'all know this. But the base damage is 36. It can heal you while you're you know, like fighting a big box called Fanhorn, maybe Flanhorn, maybe the wizard boss, a bit impossible. You can do it to him. The slime king, slime queen. Yeah, and a lot of people were asking, should you get the ruby staff or should you get the spellbook? It does do a bit more damage, but you can use this as a good weapon. But the bad thing about this is, like, sometimes if you're fighting Ba or Core and you're trying to do him solo because you want the rubies and people take the rubies from you, it's really hard to beat him with this weapon because first, if you don't use the ruby staff, you're gonna get completely obliterated. That's all I was supposed to say. Yeah, because the ruby staff can heal you while you're fighting. It does do more damage, but it doesn't heal you, and also it does 30 to 46, and it'll take just maybe two or three more minutes to defeat Ba or whatever boss you're fighting with this. It's only 10 damage less than the ruby staff. So I wouldn't. I mean, like, the ruby staff is good. It's really good, but the one thing about it is this staff is expensive. If you're gonna make it, it's expensive, and also it takes maybe you can probably get this in 5 or 6 hours because you gotta grind all those coins, 31 coins. Maybe you'll get it in that much time alone, or even a day if you only play 5-6 hours a day. But overall, this is like a godly weapon. I would recommend using it all the time. But if you're going against small bosses, I would recommend you probably use a melee weapon. Because if you use a magic weapon, it's hard to hit small bosses. Because, like, if you're going against, like, regular slimes, it's pretty hard to hit them. Because if you can't really hit a slime if it's moving really fast. But the slime boss, he's big and he's slow, so it's easier to hit him with magic weapons. But if the melee, you can just go in and slash him up. So, is the staff worth it? Yes. Definitely get this if you can. If you can't, if you don't have enough coins, I would really recommend you go with the spellbook or the regular spellbook. If you don't have enough money for both of those, the title just maybe 5 damage less than the regular spellbook. So either use like he's using it. The title spellbook is good. I mean, they're good. So yeah, basically, my thoughts on this, it can be a little less expensive to craft. Maybe the devs can lower it down to maybe, I mean, the rubies explain it, but maybe the rest of this thing can be lowered. Because you can grind for 10 rubies easily. If you have like 30 million coins, you can just buy them. But the rest of the things might be like unobtainable items you can't obtain them anymore. That's why I think the ruby staff might be one of the best weapons in the game. And the next time I do a video, just hinting for you guys, the next video is gonna be on if the diamond pickaxe is worth it or not, like a rating like I just did for this one. Just giving you a hint. And so yeah, guys, have a great day. I hope this taught you if you're gonna change your mind to buy this weapon or not buy this weapon. Bye, guys.